what we all have to acknowledge, whether we like it or not, is that Destiny is on divine time, okay? Her timing is impeccable. Every time you think you're about to count her out and you think, okay, Miss Girl's about to go home. No, she's not going nowhere. She's not going anywhere, okay? Like it or not, whatever. And I have been one of the sometimes at night where I've been very passionate about her, wanting her to be one of the people to go home, feeling like she did not want to be there. She was not getting connections. She tried and tried and tried. But it seems like in that last hour, she is able to always pull it out and pull it through. Now, I don't think anybody was surprised by the bottom three. It was always going to be, no matter how it flipped, between Johnny and Scott, Destiny and Kyle, and Imani and Zay. And, we all know for the reasons why, okay, Destiny's tried and tried. Scott, he had not really found anything. Johnny was in a whole square, triangle, some sorts of shape with Cassie, Leo, Mattia, that whole debacle. And then Zay and Imani were just hanging on for dear life. But in all those, any of them could have went home. Ultimately, what sealed the deal was Zay talks too much. And I say this not even to criticize, because it is what it is, because I talk a lot. I talk too much. Maybe it's not talking too much, you talk a lot. And sometimes when you talk a lot, it can come back to bite you in the butt. And of course, he was being honest. There was nothing wrong with being honest. But it is a game. And not to say that anybody I felt like did it maliciously, but when you had to decide based on somebody actually not even you having to think kind of, well, I think that their connection, Zay straight said unknowingly that it would come back to kind of bite him, that he didn't see Imani as anything more than a friend. He just saw it as a friendship, which was I think that's how we all saw it. And out of the couples left, that they probably seem to have the least bit of a connection. Now, are the rest of them out of convenience? We could argue that. The whole just villa this whole season, honestly, has been the least connected villa I think I've ever seen. And while, it's not as connected and we're not feeling that magic and spark, there are people who are playing the game by the rules and they are doing everything that they're supposed to do. And so you reap the reward and benefits of that. And so ultimately, when it came down to it, like I said, it was going to have to be Imani and Zay giving what he said. And then on top of that, just what we saw. And that lifeline, that gave another lifeline to Destiny to kind of see where this goes. Some people were really, really upset with that. Like I said, I wasn't, because I just think at this point, the whole villa is just not connected. And I'm just like, whatever. And Zay said it. He meant it. He's gone. Is what it is. Completely okay with that. What I didn't love, and I really do like Imani, and I like Zay too, but what I didn't like, or I just sometimes, y'all know how I feel about sometimes the people in the villa and just the delusion. Because Destiny, when she was walking out, and it's not that deep because y'all like, nobody's going to be that connected, I don't believe, when the show's over. But we shall see. Maybe, people surprise me. But when Imani was leaving, she said to Destiny, he never told me that he was into you or like. Well, that's not unbelievable that the person that you're coupled with would tell you when he's in a couple with you that he's interested in that person. Now, it would be nice if he told you that. Now, do I think he really was? I don't know. But he might not tell you, girl. And then by the time y'all were not cool and he didn't really want to have a whole lot to do with you, you didn't want a whole lot to do with him, when was he going to tell you? Now, this is not to say that Kyle is or is not, but to kind of plant that seed when it's not even reasonable to think that he would tell you. And just as we're on the topic of being reasonable, I am so sick of Cassie and the speeches. And it's not even like I have a dislike for Cassie. It's just this whole Leo thing. Stop trying to convince us, girl. If you wanted to go back to Leo, it's completely fine. Do it. But this, I took him back, but it wasn't until girl, you took him back. You were always going to take him back. Everybody knew you were going to take him back. It is what it is, and that's okay. But stop trying to convince us and yourself with these women empowerment, girl power speeches like you were not going to take him back. It is okay. Because, as I don't trust him. You don't trust him. Why? Who's he going to be with at this point? Who? Where? Johnny's not doing that again. Carmen, no. Hannah, no. Destiny, absolutely not. So where? So let's just fall back. Stop it, okay? Leo's not doing anything. You know Leo's not doing anything. We can stop. Producers, stop making us see this. We want to see everybody else. As we're getting to the last hour in the finale, I just want you to just let me see. Because you already have not allowed me to see people. I think we all can pretty much predict who's going to win or the potential tops to win. Can I at least get a chance to just see these people? Just a little teensy bit, please. Just let me. I was even upset, y'all. I was like, these good people are sitting down finally. A lot of, it's been constant, people going home, recoupling. We have the last recoupling. We're kind of coming down off that. The guys get a chance to make a nice meal for the girls. And what do they get met with? They get met with, oh, I know y'all sitting down, enjoying your meal, having a nice moment, talking about what you're thankful for, but be thankful for this because y'all need to decide who out of these people sitting at the table with you breaking bread is going home. I was like, come on, producers, really? Y'all just be trying to mess with people's mental health. Give them a moment to take in, digest their food, and then let them know that they will be sending these people who they're sitting next to home. I cannot take it. I really can't take it. They just floor me sometimes, these producers. But we shall see. Like, honestly, I think it's predictable who's going to win or who has the chance to win. I do think that the producers, because I don't even dislike Leo or Cassie necessarily, but I am a big I do not like to be manipulated. I do not like stuff to be forced on me. And this is like the most I've seen. Because I think the producers always do it with editing, how they do things. But, like, this is just, it's out of hand, okay? You're not showing anybody else. It's literally just the Cassie show. The Cassie, I would even say Leo, but he's just a ploy in the Cassie show. I feel like I'm watching Cassie's Creek, like Dawson's Creek, Cassie's Creek. And you got Pacey and Joey with Leo and Johnny, and you got a few supporting characters. But just help me out, please. Like, I'm just saying. The music, because nobody else gets that kind of music, but the music they decide to play when Cassie and Leo are on screen, and like, come on, just stop it. Let us make our own opinions. Let us form it. Whether you like it or not, I promise it'll make for good TV if you just let it be natural. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments because, yeah, like, I'm tired of the whole force thing. I am tired of just the manipulation of being able to predict who and why so I would like to see a little bit more. Let me know in the comments, were you upset to see Amani go home? Did you see it coming? What do you think about Destiny and her divine time? Does it make you laugh and chuckle that girl just can't be gotten rid of one way or the other? Let me know, did you think it was fair for Johnny and Scott to stay? Yeah, that's all I got, y'all, because it wasn't that much of an episode, like a whole lot going on. But you let me know what you think. I cannot wait to meet you guys in the comments, and I can't wait till we get, hopefully, to this next episode to give us a little bit more, hopefully, of other people. But I won't hold my breath. Leave me in the comments because I talk back. Be sure to like the video, and I will chat with you guys real soon. I hope everybody's having a blessed day, staying safe, and remember, enjoy every day and every moment, and I will talk to you guys real soon.